Welcome to another day of trading. So today's analysis will be the following. Let's start with the 4-hour chart here. Okay, so what I see here is that price uh, went down and then it took this sell side liquidity and then it touched these two fair value gaps right here. Only the first one, the second one is still pending. So remember that these areas right here, like this one right here, when we have a up close candle and a fair value gap, it's a good area like to target or to expect price to go. So in this case, we are very close to that area, right? And then we took the sell side. So for me, this is a sign that price wants to go lower, right? Because it is breaking lows every time. But before it goes to the downside, maybe you can have a retracement here, this area right here, and then it will go down. Now I'm gonna go to the 1-hour chart, and as you can see here, I normally expect price to retrace to the 75% or around to expect a continuation movement. For example, here we have a, a downtrend, and then I expect a retracement to this area right here, so the price can go again with the continuation of the movement to the downside. We saw the same thing happening here in this movement right here. From here to here, we touch the 75%, and then we go down again. And if you want to see a short movement, we can take from here, here to here. We touch the 75%, and then we go down again. So what I'm expecting right now is price either to go lower, right? Go lower, or to retrace more, so I can take a short in this area right here. Right now, price is going lower. It touched the 50% of the movement and it's going lower, but maybe it can react here and then go to the upside to look for this fair value gap right here, to touch it and try to work inside of it. So that's the 1 hour. If I go to the 15 minutes, you will be able to see that we are we have this movement right here. From here to here, we touch the 75%, and then we are retraced. This movement right here, it can go lower, or other thing that I expect and I want to pay attention to is the retracement from here to here. If price touches the 75%, maybe that's the point where it want to go to the upside again and try to touch the 75% and the fair value gap that is here in the 1 hour. If I go to the 1 minute, you will see that this is the opening range gap. Price enter here, then it went down, and then we have a retracement to the 75%, as you can see here, which is the one that we saw in the 15 minute, and then price started going down here. It took sell side, relative equal lows, and here, let me show it to you. Okay, so those are relative equal lows. So we are not seeing a reaction to the upside here. Again, we want to see this area. Remember that good areas to target, or where price wants to go, are consecutive candles of the same color. In this case, they are green. So I'm gonna mark the fair value gap that I expect the price to reach. This one is one of them, and the other one is this one that is above. Okay, so those are two areas that I think price will go, and then from that point we need to see if this thing wants to go lower or if this thing wants to start a movement to the upside. To the upside, it's possible that we have a movement because we have this high right here, that if I go to the extended trading hours, you will see that this high is right here is relative equal highs, which is this high right here with this high right here. And also we have this fair value gap with consecutive red candles here. So if we are going to the upside, targets will be this price and liquidity and also fair value gaps that are here, and also trying to fill the opening range gap, which is this green rectangle that you see here. So those are the scenarios that I see. If we go to the upside, target is this buy side liquidity. If we continue to go to the downside, I can take trades to continue with the same trend. So that's the analysis, and let's wait to see what happens. Okay, so I already took the trade and it's a short. The stop is right here and the target is just a little bit above this high. And what I want the price to target is here, the low of the day. So if I go to the 1 hour chart, you will see that we have the low of the day here, and that's the place where I think price can go. Okay, so why I took this trade, it's risky, but I think it's reasonable to think that price has this pullback to the 50%, and then all the price action here in the 15 minutes, as you can see, it is creating this is a low, then another lower high, and then I think we can go and attack this low right here. So I'm seeing price creating inversion fair value gaps and then using them to go higher, right? So that's why I think it's a short. Also in the 1 minute, you can see that when price touched the opening range gap, it was rejected every time, right? So it touched here and then here and almost touches it here, but then price went down with a lot of force and energy, and that's why I took this trade. So if you see now, yeah, my target was hit, and that was another trade. I entered this position with the half of the size because you can see that we are already down in the day, so I wanted to take half the position because we are not taking a short in after a upside movement. We are taking it after a downside movement, so that's why I took half the position. But again, it is taking this low as I expected, and yeah, that's what happened. So this was a good trade as well, and 4 winning trades in a row. So that's a good way to close the week for me. Okay, so see you next time.